But then, mi nakwambia, the person of the week alikuwa Kim Jong-hyun, alikuwa one of the guys, also a lead singer for a K-pop. K-pop ni Korean popular music. So K-pop crew inaitwa Shiny, the lead singer alicommit suicide earlier on this week. Na nakwambia ilikuwa so sad for the fans, meona vile kulikuwa. Now, I don't like depression, but then it's something that should be addressed. Sawa sawa. Lakini moving on further afield, niko na gentleman ndani ya nyumba. This guy is the CEO and founder of Suso. Stand up, shout out. This guy is super amazing because huyu jamaa ni champion for development. Na ako hapa hivi kuongea na mimi live. By the way, it's live. If I do this, yeah, it's live. Youth Cafe is not a recorded show, it's live. So ako hapa hivi ndani ya nyumba kubonga na mimi, na vision yake ni educating and bettering the community. Super amazing because this gentleman by the name Peter Frederick Omol ako ndani ya nyumba. Karibu sana, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hebu niambie, Suso, yes. You came up with the concept in 2013,
yes,
right?
Yes, 2013, January 18th.
January 18th. Hey, yeah, yes. You're a man and you keep dates. Inakuanga noma sana.
I'm a special one.
Nice. So how's the journey been?
The journey has been great. It's been difficult, I can't lie to you. When you try to change the world, when you try to change things, you're going against the grain. But I feel that it has been something very beautiful. I mean, Suso, stand up, shout out, stand up. What do you stand for? What are your moral values? What do you protect? Shout out, si kalele, not noise, but proactive, positive, solution-oriented thinking and action. So it's been a crazy journey, but I think I wouldn't have changed it for anything else.
You guys have spread to different spheres, eh?
Yeah.
Yani nimeona mnafanya conservation, sports, na vitu kibao. Lakini what's the one project that spearheaded this whole concept? So,
to be honest, youth empowerment and youth engagement. Youth empowerment is giving a young person the tools, the mindset, the motivation, the inspiration to realize that they're the leader of today. You know, when I tell you you're a leader of tomorrow, you'll procrastinate your leadership tomorrow. You'll procrastinate your responsibilities tomorrow. So we're telling youth you're the leaders of today. Then secondly, empowerment goes hand in hand with engagement. So in the engagement is where now we have all our platforms: wildlife conservation, environmental conservation, humanitarian, sports, music, culture and arts, etc. For me, the first project that I did was wildlife and humanitarian. And I feel like I can't really say which one really spearheaded, but I can say what spearheaded was the dream. And the dream was to empower youth to change the world.
One thing I love about Suso is that you guys have been able to employ or give employment to the young people. How is it working as a CEO and you're a young person?
Well, first of all, we're about to become an international NGO so that we can get that employment to people and really spread it around. But as CEO, one thing that has been difficult is to get a young person to realize their potential and to get a young person to go against the grain. You know, you go and tell a person, like, you have talents, you're amazing, you can do this. They tell you, no, you know what? Me, I'm comfortable. Let me just chill, you know? You're bringing so much noise. Why should I save the world? Then you tell this young guy, listen, even if you have dreams of making money, you have dreams to go and save a child, whatever it is, if you don't do anything today, your dreams won't have a tomorrow.
You guys are in 19 countries. 19. Oh yeah? How did you get to go to different countries? Like, how are you able to reach out, guys, in 19 different countries? Did you visit the countries? How did you reach out to 19 countries, sorry?
First of all, have you seen yourself? You're hungry. You're hungry.
Oh, I thought you were saying I'm handsome. You know, his handsomeness.
You're handsome as well, but you're hungry. Youth are hungry. Youth are hungry. It's an ideology. It's a movement. It's a thing that you want to change the world. Here's a platform. Do it. So getting to those 19 countries, to be honest, was not as hard as you think. And getting to those 19 countries was just about giving someone the opportunity, giving someone the chance. So we say opportunities for your dreams, opportunities for your talents. So the youth out there are hungry. Let me tell you, they're very hungry. And unless you feed them good things, they'll eat bad things.
Come closer kidogo, niko na swali personal. Uli meet First Lady.
Yes.
Ulimuuliza nini as the first question? How was your conversation with the First Lady concerning Suso? So
basically, first of all, meeting the First Lady was hard. We had to send proposals, portfolios, etc. But actually the first thing, and what I told her, I said, the NYS is here, Suso is here. So just know, NYS, Suso, you have to create an official platform for the youth that is more than just what the NYS provide. We need, the youth are diverse. I mean, look at you. Can you go to the NYS?
Oh yeah, ma'am. I hope you are watching. I cannot go to NYS. In fact, ma'am, after labda swimming, you know I can't swim and I can't cook.
Yeah. So the NYS is here, but there needs to be another platform that engages the youth in so many different levels. We really need to empower our youth. And if we empower our youth, things such as drugs, which is coming up, anything that is happening, laziness, idleness, unemployment will be solved. So I told the First Lady, just recognize.
So was it a hard... Were you nervous when you met the First Lady?
Let me tell you something. You're not nervous as long as you believe in what you're doing. You can't be nervous. As long as you embody it in your heart and soul, nothing can make you nervous. As long as you're standing up for what is right, you can't even shiver.
TED Talk.
Yes.
Talk to me about it.
The TED Talk experience was awesome. I mean, I'd always wanted to do...
Let me brief, guys. By the way, uchali vile unamuona hivi, ashaipeana TED Talk. TED Talk inamaanisha wewe ni mngori kwa hiyo field yako. Na imagine Peter alikuwa na hiyo opportunity ya kugonga hapo hivyo TED Talk. Tell me the experience now.
So TED Talks was a great experience. I've always wanted to do a TED Talk, and it actually propelled my organization. You know, I've not actually been to all 19 countries, but because of the TED Talk, people already know what my vision is just by watching the video, through social media, etc. So the TED Talk experience was a great opportunity for my organization and for myself. I mean, it's TED.
Yeah. I mean, it's TED. How are you able to monitor the 19 countries? I'm thinking you've never been there.
Not to all of them.
But you make sure that all these, do you call them divisions? How do you call
Divisions and realms.
Divisions and realms. How do you monitor them?
Simple.
Oh, sorry.
Simple.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is how this guy controls 19 countries. And see you are sitting with your phone. No, I'm kidding. But talk to me about how
obviously,
you monitor.
I mean, you have to look at it. Empowerment is about creating leaders among leaders. That's my vision, to be a leader among leaders. So the way we monitor 19 countries, first of all, they have an executive, they have people who take charge of what they're doing, and obviously they report back to here, the HQ in Nairobi. And obviously social media has played a huge role in helping us connect our organization in different countries. But really it's about the management and creating leaders among leaders.
What people don't know is that apart from conservation of the environment and wildlife, you guys are highly involved in the arts. Talk to me about some of the things that you've been able to do with arts in Kenya, and who are some of the acts that you are able to invite and make sure that they come for your events just to propel the vision?
No worries. So we have two things that deal with arts: open stage, which is music, culture, and arts, and then we have Suso Theatre. Now, in both respects, when we talk about open stage, music, culture, and arts, actually such acts like Heart the Band and Fee, their first performances at the beginning were actually one of our events, which is called Susonival. And we appreciate them. I mean, from Susonival, they just blew up, and because they're talented. We've had such artists as Sati Soul, who came from our David Zetu concert at the UN. We have different bands that have interacted with us. But the main thing, that the beauty of open stage is that you're creating a platform for young people to show their talent. And whether they're raising their voice for wildlife, humanitarian, or whether they're just showing their talent or raising money, there's different ways you can use your own ability. So it's been really a journey.
You staged a play. You've staged plays, concerts as well. And you write as well?
Yes.
What's your interest in writing? Because people want to know Peter as well.
So me, as myself, I'm a poet. I'm a poet, and also I've written a few scripts. What interests me is telling a story. Telling a story and actually reaching into somebody's heart through words. I said, I'll write these words down, and then they'll fly off the page, and then they'll bite you. And then once they've bitten you, you'll wake up to the realization of what I've written. So it's really about just telling a story and letting it, motivate someone or tell a story someone can relate. The moment you share your own story, it can empower someone or can just make someone laugh.
How have you been able to make sure that nobody grabs your idea? Because there's one big challenge about organizations and the young people. Maybe you came up with the brainchild of Suso, and then someone comes and says, I want to partner with you, but they look at you and say, maybe there are loopholes. So talk to the guys out there who have organizations, they're young people, and how do they patent their ideas to make sure that, I know development cannot be someone's idea, but what you're doing with Suso can be a major idea for someone.
For sure.
So
to be honest, they say imitation is the greatest compliment. But I think that when you're trying to protect your idea, you don't need to. You don't need to. Unless it's a really money-making idea, then obviously there's ways to copyright and etc. But when it's an idea that you're trying to change things and trying to empower people, there's nothing like protecting an idea. There's no competition in changing the world. There's no way I'm going to push you, Brian, and say, no, you know what? I'm the one who's going to change the world. We need as many people who are out there empowering, changing things, doing things. Because honestly, you can't do it by yourself. And if you try to do it by yourself and you try to hide away all your ideas, I'm sorry, you're hiding away something beautiful for the world. So those people who have ideas, I always say, if you have an idea in your hand, and then you close it because you're scared it's going to be taken, or you're scared someone's going to steal it, or you're jealous, you put it here and you remain with a stupid idea. Then you remain stupid. So you need to share those ideas, and you'll never know. Someone will help you out. Someone may try and steal it, but no one can ever steal your idea. To be honest, can you even try steal stand-up? Try? No. You can't.
I can't steal. Come to think of it, I can't steal it. But then kuna kitu moja nataka kujua. Like, you've said on your portfolio,
Yeah.
you've written that you deal with clubs in schools.
Yes.
Like, why did you come up with such an approach?
So basically, as an organization, you tell your parent, whether you're 16 or even 20, you know, parents, you tell your parent, you know what, I want to change the world. I'm going to go meet the Ministry of Education. I'm going to meet the Ministry of Natural Resources. Your parent will look at you like, why are you lying to me? You're going where? Ha, liar. So we found it easier to make it accessible for our organization to young people through high schools, universities, and colleges. Accessibility is key. The moment you're accessible to young people, whether it's empowerment, whether it's opportunities, whether it's activities, events, it's better. Because the more people who are involved, the more you can do. So we came up with the idea of doing co-curricular activities and clubs in high schools and universities to just empower them and to get them more accessible to our organization, what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mimi nataka kujua kitu moja. Like, apart from Suso, do you do any other thing apart from arts and stuff like that? And what motivates you every single day not to give up? Because I've started things, I've started ideas, I've started hobbies, I've started things that I could not be able to continue with. So what motivates you?
So apart from Suso, I'm still in university studying political science and sociology, but I took a year off at Catholic University. And stand-up shout-out, so it's university and stand-up shout-out. But what keeps me going is two things. And let me just be honest. When you wake up in the morning, is it your alarm or is it you? And if it's your alarm, that means you need an extra push. That's okay. But you need to ask yourself, what is it that I want with my life? And what is it that I want for the world? And it's very easy to live a simple life. Right? It's very easy to live a simple life. But chasing your dreams is hard. But let me tell you something, you can't silence your heart. You cannot silence your heart. So it's my heart. My heart's loud. My soul's heart. My soul's loud. I mean, I would dance here. My soul is just dancing right now. My soul and my heart is loud, and I can't silence them. And they're dreamers, and they want to achieve.
Exactly. Closing remarks, but then I want you to talk to us about an upcoming event. Just give us deets on how we can be able to be a part of it.
No worries. So first of all, about the upcoming event, it's called Suso Santa Slay. Slay for them this Christmas. It can be Slay, S-L-E-I-G-H, or Slay like Slay Queen.
Wait, my Slay Queen metajwa, me make it.
Tell them to slay for Christmas. So we're supporting 4 communities, Kibera, Mathare, Dagoretti, and Kawangware. We're partnered up with Big Square restaurants.
Oh, nice.
So the Big Square restaurants have Christmas boxes where you can go donate clothes, shoes, dry foods, anything that you feel that can support a child or support a community, educational materials, stationery, whatever it is. You choose what you want, choose the Big Square, go drop it off. We're trying to show people that if you empower a community, you empower a family, you're gonna strengthen them, and there'll be no orphans, there'll be no issues, because the community will be empowered, the family will be empowered, and then they will support themselves. Part in short, Part in short, I just want to tell everyone, if you want to be involved, you can reach us at info@suso.world. info@suso.world. If you're a youth, if you're young, whether you're 16, even 30. 30 is youth in Kenya, 35, if you're a young person and you think that you have a dream, if you think that you can do something, don't wait. Don't wait for anyone. Just jump on it and go for it. And lastly but not least, I am an important, essential asset to the world. The only difference between me and anyone is that they haven't realized that they are too.
Thank you very much. For a moment. No, I'm kidding. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
May you just continue doing what you do.
Yes.
And I'd like to be a part of that. And so many other young people will check you up and see if you can be able to be a part of your team.
I appreciate it so
Thank you very much. Umeona conversation imekuwa ni tamu, design ya asali ama aseli ukitaka. Hapo nimechocha sana. But we have to go for a commercial break. Tukirudi hapa hivi saa hii tuta make sure that get to understand youth and drugs. Mazejo, kuna history mbili nataka kuwagusia. Kuna kitu inaitwa shisha. So, Twitter poll question yetu ni, should Kenya ban shisha? Rwanda wameban, Singapore waliban in 2014. Kenya iliban 19 flavors. So, is the difference the same? Twende commercial break, tukirudi, nitakuwa na panel moto kama pasi, kunisaidia kumake sure that everything imeroll vifiti. Ama namna gani bwana?